There's no right and wrong, by the way. Just 3 positive, 3 negative things. Who's struggling? Which one are you struggling with? Negative or positive? Negative. There's so many women in the room. Okay, you done? You're the only one who knows this technique, isn't it? Oh, you haven't done it, Thomas? Okay, so put your hand up if you wrote 1 negative thing. Okay, put your hand up and put your hand down. Who wrote 2 negative things? Okay. Who wrote 3 negative things? Slackers. Who wrote nothing?
No negatives.
Okay. If you write nothing down, you're actually setting yourself up to learn a big lesson because you weren't observant enough with the person in front of you. Okay? And the second thing, it's not about them. All the negative things you wrote down or didn't write down, it's nothing to do with the person that you actually connected with. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's because you actually don't even know that person. So every response that you've had within you is referring to something within you. Otherwise, where's it coming from? If you don't have an experience with that response, it's got nothing to attach to. It's all about you, girls. The negative things are something to look at that you may want to change or learn from. It may be something that you need to learn about yourself. So now when those people who wrote something negative down, have a look at the words. What is it actually saying? What are you saying to yourself? Now, another poke in the eye. Who doesn't like judgment? Put it up, put your hand nice and tall, nice and tall, nice and tall. Okay. Who doesn't judge? Put your hands up. Oh, good. Good to see that you're honest. Because in actual fact, judgment is a life skill. It keeps you alive. Judging the person in front of you is nothing about them but your own safety. You're measuring your safety in relation to that person. Your emotional safety, your mental safety, your physical safety, what your past experiences were, it all is a way for you to measure your safety. It's coming from your mammalian brain. It's not coming from your emotions or anything. It's the prime directive to keep you alive. So it's measuring how you can keep yourself alive. So now when you look back at those things that you wrote down, can you see how you're measuring yourself? Oh, that person looks prettier. Okay. Why do I believe that that's pretty? What is that about me that makes me feel like that? What am I less than and find that person more than? We tend to be attracted to either people that are the same as us, so we can stay the same. People that are different, very different from us, either to challenge us or to match us. So you can be attracted to the different person because they actually make you whole. They're part of you and you're part of them, and you make one whole. Other people are in challenging relationships because they challenge each other And this is in business or in your personal life. It's not about, for me, who you are doesn't matter where you are. You are you in your business life or in your personal life. And if you're changing hats to be that person, you're going to become very exhausted. Take it from someone who had 17 hats at one stage. I was so run down, I could hardly move. 17 hats, juggling. Just insane. So, did anyone see me come in?
Yes.
Yes? What did you notice?
I have a girlfriend that you hadn't seen in a little while.
Yeah? What else?
Ruby haircut.
Yeah? What else?
Air of confidence.
Confidence? Cool, thank you. Anything else? What about you girls that came up and talked to you?
Confidence.
Yeah? I was very poignant though. I was very direct, wasn't
You kind of knew what you were going to do. Like you came in with an intention and you kind of like saw you coming to do it.
So, I live with intention. I do everything with intention. The rings on my fingers are there for an intention. What I'm wearing, how I cut my hair, I've shaved my hair 3 times now, all with intention. I wear the particular clothes because I want to leave an impression that you will remember. My business colours are red. None of you really know me, so it was going to be business colours. I walked in with a different outfit on just to see how observant you were. It was all black. I had silver shoes on and it was all sparkly and everything like that. But in actual fact, this is my market to open your door. That other one wasn't. That other person wasn't. Where's my other jacket? Excuse me one sec. Oh, yeah, the mic. Okay, you saw the red one? Now, I'm coming to talk about body language and I wear this one. Is it going to make the same impression? And we meditate. So, your clothes will leave an impression, but it'll also open a door. When you walk away from here, you're going to remember the chick with the hair, change the clothes in the middle of the session, and the red jacket. Because I'm also going to give you another anchor, which is my card, which is red. So when I go out, doesn't matter where I go, my business cards go with me. Everything goes with me because I am my business. Wherever I am my business. How many of you can say that? Oh, I know you, Bill. Definitely. So if someone saw you in the street, if someone saw your Instagram, if someone saw your Facebook page, they would know you. It's no different. They're meeting you. Not an image of you, but actually you. Because there's nothing more disconcerting than finding someone online, and when you meet them in person, it's like, oh my God, they're talking but they're not walking. They're only half of what they are. You'll actually find you'll get more connection if you have some presence with your product. Like I was saying about those tin tomatoes. The tin tomatoes is actually double the price of the other ones. Happy, because I'm buying from that farmer. I'm not buying from Coles, I'm not buying from a brand. Okay, so to bodies. Now, sorry, how many found it easy to write 3 positive things? Okay, I would like you to look at those things and imagine someone said those things about you. How does it feel? Is it what you wanted to hear? Yes? Yes? No? Who didn't want to hear any of those things?
I want to know them.
Yeah.
Send them my way.
And in actual fact, we tend to say things in our minds but not share it outside because we want to be recognised as well. I came from, I was born in India and I lived in New Guinea, beautiful tropical New Guinea with coral reefs at the back door, luscious place. Came to Australia and my mother and stepfather decided that Mount Isa, who knows where Mount Isa is? Yeah? Central West Queensland, where you step off the plane and the atmosphere sucks every piece of moisture from your body and you feel like a husk. So when I went to Mount Isa in 1977, there was no other Indians in Mount Isa. There was plenty of other nationalities. There was over 26. So I was constantly explaining what an Indian person was because they all did this, you know. Wrong continent, not even close. As a 7-year-old, you know, trying to explain that that's the wrong continent to people. So for me, identity was a real challenge. I was always fighting. And as you can see with Ava saying my name was Gillian Muller with umlauts over the U when I was a child. So I was constantly correcting people because I want to be heard and seen for who I was. So I love working in the identity communication field because it's been my passion for a very long time. I'm trained in psychosomatics, and psychosomatics is the communication between mind and body. So I'm going to have some volunteers. I've got this one and this one definitely. You have already done. Yes, you. So come on up, ladies.
I love this shit.
Cool, you're all in pants, which is even better.
Oh. Yes, we walk in.
Okay. So you've already got an impression of these ladies? Who's met these ladies already? Pop your hands up if you already met them. Had a chat to them. Now, they're already talking to you. They haven't said a word, but they're already talking to you. One of the biggest challenges most people have in sales as well as networking is they don't understand why they don't like someone. So there's several things that happen before you even open your mouth. Your smell is the first thing that will arrive. I'm serious. Bad perfume, cheap perfumes, overly too much perfume, garlic's last. Smoking. Sometimes if you've actually consumed something and you're overheated because you're nervous and then your sweat is actually transmuted, all your pheromones, all this type of stuff, people are already going, oh, she's a smoker, I'm not going to go over there, I'm just going to... And they don't even know they're doing it. It's just this reaction that's happening. I don't like that person. So you need to ask yourself, what is it in me that's creating this reaction? You might actually be losing a sale because of your own stuff. Oh, she just walked in like this. Oh no, she looks like she's too much hard work. I'm not going to go and see her. So your posture will actually talk to the person. Your judgment on what they were wearing. Oh, too woo-woo. You know, she was wearing that pink jacket. Oh, that didn't match her shoes. Like, what the heck's going on there? So all this conversation that's going on for you is actually building a wall, or you're going around the wall, taking so much effort to actually meet this person. So what is your stuff? What is your stuff?
You should record this if you know these people. It's very fun.
So We've got 3 different ladies here, 2 similar. Can I have you? No, you. Yeah?
The hair.
Just take one step this way. Yep, pop you in the middle. Okay, a little bit different. You 2 are very similar, so it's just like... so, 4 ladies here. What's coming up for you when you're looking at them? That conversation that's inside your head. Oh, she's got big boobs. Oh, you know. Why are you covering them up? Okay. She's got great boobs. Why wouldn't you admire them? Look, she's beautifully got them. Look at this. The beautiful crossover on her shirt. Beautiful for her shape. Gee, that looks great on you. If you observe it, say it. You don't know what you're going to do for that person. I actually work in a multi-storey building, and there was this beautiful African woman there, and she was gorgeous. She had legs like up to here, and I've got short legs. So I just, every time I watched her go by, I was like, oh, God, she's got gorgeous legs. One day we actually passed, and I said, you have gorgeous legs. And I just kept walking. She turned around and she said, oh my God, thank you for saying that. I've had the shittest day. I wasn't waiting to have a conversation with her. I was just admiring her. So if she's got great boobs, look, they might not like manufactured in this. I've got a nice, well padded bra in here. So I admire great legs, great boobs. You know? Why not? You took time and effort to get dressed today, didn't you?
Yeah.
So why not admire you? Can you understand? So if you're saying it inside your head, oh, gee, she looks good, or oh, I love your shoes, say it out loud. You never know what you're going to do for that person. I love your gold shoes.
Thank you,
I've got silver ones, so gold is my next step. So the clothes on the surface, they can be changed out. But the body underneath has grown this way from womb to now.
A bit of extra help though.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Them.
That's fine. That's fine. So from in the mother's womb to now, you create this. But it also stores all your memories, all your conditioning, all your past. So if you don't understand this story, you're dragging it into the future and not really understanding that it's you and not them. How many people have got old story? So your body talks. Every part of your body says something. So if you have a look here, every part of your body talks. It's related to a particular area in your life. And I don't even need to see these girls naked anymore. In the beginning, when I was training, we used to see everyone in their underwear so we could learn about the body, how it functions, how it was created. And now I just have to look at a face and I can pretty much see what's going on because everybody's body is in their face. So in the womb, we grow. We are influenced by our mothers, and that can be seen in the eyes, the depth of your eyes. If there was challenges around the mother at the time, you can actually see it in the formation of the eyes. Then we're born into this world, and our bones are soft and malleable, and they take on whatever's going on around us, and then they become strong. So for women, normally after their period has started and really manifested itself, they stop growing. Men, lucky buggers, continue to grow for a long period of time. So your bones are the foundations of your life. They give you structure, but they also carry the past. Then we have The ligaments and tendons are the connection, how flexible you are with your past. So pop your arms out like this. Who's having a little struggle getting their palms up? It's like have to rotate a little bit? Well, that's just tension in the joint. Who finds it real easy and they can actually almost rotate that palm? Okay. Highly flexible. Yours probably from massages firmed up. Yeah. So the joint is the flexibility with your past. How flexible are you in the past? Then the muscles are how you react with the outside world in a repetitive action. So what's happening out there, you come back to your bone, you feel what the past's like, you create this repetitive action. And as a massage therapist, you probably... there you can feel the people's conditioning in their bodies and the story that comes up with that as well. Then we have the tissue over the muscle. That's the protection we have. So in every part of our body, the tissue and the skin, if you rub your body, go on, you can touch yourself, girls. You can touch yourself. You can feel the skin is all different. So the inside here is close to your body, is you. So you want to be soft with yourself. You won't find calluses and things like that on the inside of your body. And the outside tends to be much more structured and more resilient in relation to what actually comes in, what influences it. And then you have your skin, which happens in the moment. So your bones are the past, your muscles are your bones are the old past, your muscles are, they change, and within a couple of months they change. The protection or the tissue that's over the muscle takes days. It can come and go with fluid and a little bit of activity or not eating. It'll actually dissipate really quickly, and the skin is in the moment. So you have all this information that actually happens. So now turn around and look at the person next to you. Notice what catches your eye or catches your emotion. Pants falling down? Okay. So, what is the first thing you experienced in that person? It'll be different for everyone. Who had eyes? Who had noses? Liars. Eva, where's you? Nose, definitely. Nose. Eyebrows. Cool. Yeah. Eyebrows. Mouth. Yeah. Oh yes. You said mouth? Yes. So it may not be the most prominent thing, but it's what catches you. So if it catches your attention, you want to talk to that part of them. No, see, actually, eyebrows are taking action. If you have a look at this photo up here, eyebrows are receiving and giving. Receiving and giving. How you do things. If it's a mouth, it's creativity, sensuality, it's sensuousness of life. It's the fun park. Yeah. Because have a look where it's situated in the photo. It's the taste of life. If it's not fun, ladies, you need to get some help. It has to be fun.
Hang on, where are we going?
Oh yeah. Exactly.
Very detail oriented.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just thinking, am I going on the wrong tangent? Or going that way?
No. No, you need to you need to direct him. So who was the nose? No one was the nose. Ever. Because I love Eva's nose. It's cool.
Now we're all looking.
Oh, thank you. I never thought of my nose as being cool.
I know, that's why you're here. Okay, so really strong nose. Very strong nose, straight to the point. No nonsense. Did you have to grow into your nose?
I'd hope not.
Did you like it? Did you like it when you were growing up?
I never really thought about it, to be honest.
Well, then it wasn't an issue. But a lot of people take time to grow into their noses. Why? Because it was too wide up the top.
DV
Here?
accepted.
Yes, it- Okay. Thank you, Eva. So with a nose that comes straight out like this, it likes to know stuff. It doesn't like to be left in the dark. It wants to know. It's your identity. It's the first thing that goes out there. If you've got a small nose, you might be a head person or a chin person. Bring it to me. Come on, bring it. I'm trying to find one of those. Yeah, maybe you. I can do anything. Just give it to me now. It's called leading with the chin. The only problem is that when you lead with your chin, you become unsupported. And then you end up there. Because you want all your body to support you. You want every part of you to be in support of you. You just grew an inch. Okay, so let's start with this. Let's do this quick. Okay, how does she look?
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous? Yeah, we'll work on that. We can get some more gorgeous out of that. Okay, close your eyes. Think about your future. Ooh, who's a friend? You're a friend. Okay, she's getting really uncomfortable there. Okay. What's happening in your body?
Me? I'm very confused.
Yeah, cool. So, her armies were behind her. The things that she receives and gives with were in the past. It's very hard to live in the present if you're in the past. Okay? Mm-hmm. So, let's have a look where these feet are. Oh, look at those boots. Oh, I just wish. Okay.
The very comfy ones.
They're, she's perched very high there. You've got lovely size hips and then your feet come down like this. Really narrow. So we're a building. And if our foundation is smaller than the top part of the building, we actually become very tippy. So we spend a lot of time trying to hold on to stay together. So, see the difference? See the difference? Different stance, wider stance, much more structured.
Now I'm like bracing.
But bracing takes a lot of energy. So if you're trying to hold on all the time, you're actually taking on a lot of, you're using up lots of energy. Nice foot point, good space, don't move.
I know, I'm trying to stay still.
Sit up. From her jawline, I can tell her knees are tight. Oh, this one.
She's the chin.
She's the chin. And yet, easily influenced. Okay, so depending on which part of your body is easily influenced, will actually give you where you need to do the work. Okay, so this is down the bottom here, where all the energy comes in and meets, is living, you want to be food, shelter, safety, all that type of stuff. Family, money, creativity, identity, heart, speak your truth, mind. Okay? And you'll see in the poster there that it also turns up, identity turns up in your elbows, your knees, and Ankles. Because they're your flex points. That's where your identity is flexible. It can be overly flexible, or it can be just nice and be able to cope. So when I see people put their arms behind them, it's like they're locking their identity away to be something different. It's like, I can do this. But in actual fact, they don't really believe it. I'm going to work through each one. So if anyone's taking photos, take photos now, because they're going to look different after I've done it. My pants keep falling down. I think it's the battery. The battery. Okay, so the foot width, we want, put your feet together and then 1 foot in between. Not sideways like this, but like that.
Do you want me to do that?
Yes, please. Just a little, no, a little bit closer, a little bit closer. That's it. Yours a little bit closer. So, if you, yeah.
Better?
Yeah, yours a bit further apart. Cool. Nice. Quick learner, like that. Excellent. What feels different?
I don't feel as
You-
comfortable. Like,
You don't feel as comfortable?
I feel less balanced.
Yeah, you will, because your muscles are used to the old position, not this one. So if you were feeling comfortable, I would be concerned. I would be concerned. Okay, so the next step, how are your knees?
Yeah.
Oh. Now, yours have been locked back for a long time, from little. And I think, did you walk early?
I'm not sure.
You got a little bit of a bow in the bottom. When kids walk early, before their bones are ready to support the weight, they bow in the bottom. So then when you're an adult, it feels like you're unsupported a lot. So, how's your knees?
They're locked.
I'm trying to unlock it.
Yeah, so
Mine's locked, I think. I don't know.
yeah, so that you don't want to like snowboarding. You don't want to be like this. You just want to just soft. So you lock to soft. Okay? And if you haven't got the muscles in your quads to do it, it can be really challenging to maintain. Are you finding it's...
Yeah.
Okay. So then your pelvis is pretty good. Just lean into the world. Is she already looking a little different? Who's taking her photo?
No one. You want me to? A lot of effort.
Can you imagine having to change it when you're my age? Yeah, you're lucky. You got resilient muscles.
I feel like I look stupid.
Does she look stupid?
Yeah, like I'm...
Okay, nice and soft. For you, you've got a little bit of a pelvis tilt. You feel that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, anteriorly tilt.
Yeah? Softer? Because you're not struggling. It's not, so just allow the arch on the left foot to come down a fraction. That's it. Can you feel a little bit different now? Okay. So we just got her arch to come down a little bit. So now this left side is your emotional inner sense, your inner world. Your right side's your outer world, how you give out. This is how you receive. So just by allowing her foot to come down and ground more, it's grounding that inner world. So then you have to lock yourself in. Okay. Soft knees. Excuse me a moment. So soft knees. Tilt your pelvis. And lift up through here. That's it.
This feels so weird. I feel like I'm
Yes, really.
I'm shaking.
Yeah. Oh, the quads.
Can I move? Okay.
What's different about her? Grown, well, yeah.
But grown within.
Oh.
She's opened her shoulders. Speak up nice and loud so she can hear what you're saying.
It's like her face is brighter.
Thanks, guys.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Film it. Like she's not smiling, she's happier.
Okay.
I feel like I'm hunching over like this. No? Okay.
There's more of a maturity. It's like a
Ah, that's a good one.
Oh.
So,
So stand tall.
how old are you?
22.
22? Does anyone take you seriously?
Sometimes. It depends what, like,
If you're selling your product?
I try and be really serious, and I don't know. I
What do you do,
I try not to joke around or anything.
So you pretend?
I feel like I like to be playful with people, but maybe it can get mistaken as, I don't know.
What do you do, Maria?
What's your
That's a
product?
story.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I sell, well, I've got a couple of business ideas. One, I do like a hobby on the side, so I do like resin art and like selling that through like Instagram markets. Another one, I'm looking at starting like an online Shopify store. I'm just still trying to like find my market. And then I work as a dermal therapist and a laser tech. So later on in the track, when I have my own house and I can make my own clinic, that's what I want to do then.
No, she really doesn't have high standards at all, does she? And you can see that in those lovely cheekbones. See those high cheekbones? Like, when I have my house, then I can have this and then I have that. Who was saying just get it started? No. Just do it. Don't be waiting for a perfect time. Okay. So go back to your old posture. Lock your knees.
I don't know. I've been focusing so hard.
So just shake it off. Shake it off, because it'll be there. You haven't got them. Yeah. Now close your eyes. Think of your future.
I don't know.
Okay. Change your posture.
Change it?
Yep.
How?
So knees.
Knees unlocked?
Yeah. Hips. Open your eyes. Look straight ahead. And close your eyes. Now think of it. A little bit different?
A little bit.
A little bit? Cool. You want to do yours? Your future?
Yeah.
Okay. Check your posture. Feet. Close your eyes. Now think of it. Clearing up a little. Yeah? Because sometimes the picture actually doesn't change. It's how you feel about the picture that changes. So any difference makes a difference. Okay. Go back to the old one. Okay, close your eyes. Where's your future? Is it close or a long way away?
I don't know.
Can you see it? Can you feel it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Clear or something else?
Blurry.
Yep. Okay. Let's get these feet done. A little bit closer together at the heel. That's it. Where's your hands going? That's it. Get that powerhouse underneath you. Because if it's cocked back like this, it's not engaged. So as soon as you bring your glutes in, it actually gives you drive to move forward. So then you don't have to hold your position all the time.
Yeah. What do you call this, Julie?
This is psychosomatics.
Right.
Okay. Close your eyes. How does it feel now?
Yeah, better.
Just allow that arch to come down. Yeah?
Yeah.
Attainable? It's just these slight adjustments. So when your body is sitting back in the past, it depends on which part of you is sitting back in the past. It's an old story. Oh, yeah, I'm awesome, I'm fantastic, but what aren't you? What are you choosing not to be? Which part of you is choosing not to be something? Okay.
Come on.
Hear that future?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you're going to have to work a little bit harder than the rest of them
Yeah.
because you're very flexible.
Okay.
Okay, so you actually need to train your muscles to work for you rather than everyone else. Okay, pop your arms out like this. So the other one. Can you see how her arms come like this? This is how much I have got. And then at the identity, they just go, but I can give you all this, more than I am. This much. This is all you're going to give them. Not this much.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Only as much as you've got. Okay?
I feel like I'm leaning forward.
Well, you sort of are compared to where you were.
Yeah.
So you're used to sitting back in here. So then leaning into the centre actually feels like you're going to go.
I feel like I'm going to topple.
Yeah. And also you don't have the muscle strength yet
No,
for that to happen.
unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay. All these cool looking booties. Wow. Okay. You'll probably get tired.
I feel like I'm gonna.
Yeah. Because what happens when you go to the gym and you exercise? You're doing this one exercise, you're getting the tremors because you're doing it, overdoing it. It's just you're using up those muscles and making them work hard.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a really slow learner. It took me 18 months to change my posture. And I used to stand like this. I still don't know how I used to do it. But anyway, in heels. That is so uncomfortable to do nowadays. But I'm a really slow learner. So I would change. I would stand in front of the line, you know, when I was changing, we still used to line up for everything, you know, at the post office, at the bank, everything had to be lined up for. So I'd stand there and change my posture and go, how do I feel? Looking like a total tool. But, you know, it was changing my world. I didn't care about them. So it was just finding that space. Okay, yep, this is the right spot here. It's not quite there. But then at 18 months' time, I went to the osteo and he goes, you've sort of overdone it. Because I hadn't actually checked in with myself and I'd actually gone past the correction point and I'd overcorrected. So but it was easy enough to go back again and find that centre. But you've got to find yourself triggers to make you do it. I don't change the car seat. You know, once the car seat is set, that's how it is. The mirrors stay the same. If I want to change the car seat, it's my body that's actually reacting. It's in a funny position and I need to check in with it. So, how old are you doing? 36. Relax your shoulders. Relax your shoulders. Relax your knees. Relax your knees. That's it. A little bit further apart, your feet. Just a fraction. Can you feel how much pressure? Breathe. Chin down. Keep your heart in view. Keep your heart in view. Okay. What's different? What else? She looks more relaxed. So can you imagine how much tension that you're exuding with other people?
I felt that when you went.
Yeah. So it's keeping your heart in view. Okay. Keeping your heart in view. And if you can't see your chest, you can't see your heart's desire, and please don't tell me you have small boobs. I had a double G client who couldn't see her boobs. That's like a deck. And she couldn't see them. So it doesn't matter what size they are, your head should be in alignment and in. You can see about here? When you're looking
There?
straight ahead?
Yeah.
Can you just see my thumb?
Like, yeah.
Yeah. So she's come from a backward position, so it'll take a little bit for her neck muscles to relax in a nicely, no bra, so you got boobies stay up all by themselves.
Yeah.
Not but. Okay. Heart's desire, Are you putting it all out there? You're standing like this, putting your heart back here and your sensuality and your sexuality is all out there?
So me.
No, darling, it's none of you.
That was a generic.
It's generic. It's not none of you. So it's like, in the guys who call it the gunslingers. So, ladies tend to have this heart-crushing effect on their solar plexus, on their identity. They tend to get the collapse in here. So they're all heart and no self. Give yourself space to shine. So,
2 kids, it's hard. Hard work.
Soft knees. Yeah. Oh, that's it. Chin down a bit. Oh, that's it. Who's her partner? Who's her business partner? What have you noticed different? Have a chat to her. Have a discussion of the differences. When we want change, it's really easy to focus on what we had. I can't do it because. I can do it because.
The photo she just took. Brilliant.
Which one's that?
Oh.
That's what you all look
No way!
Oh, that's cool.
Bullshit!
That does look cool. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's good you did that. It's like do.
You need to send me that. I really like that.
That's so cool.
So
That's awesome.
the
all had that. Wow. I didn't think I could get any taller.
well, you can. So, any questions for the ladies? Yes?
I have one about what you said before this. I describe my wardrobe as bipolar because I dress how I feel on the day.
Mm-hmm.
And you said that you got your hair cut and, you know, like, and you were trying to, I guess, portray an image which is your brand. How do I...
Actually, no.
No?
No, I don't have an image. This is just me.
That's just you?
Yeah.
And that's what comes naturally to you?
I do it with intent. So why am I going out? Why am I doing this? Because when in business, you would like to leave an impression that's honest. Because if you're not honest, you will be caught out. You will be caught out. And it's normally the troll that catches you. Okay? So the idea of my wardrobe, it's very broad, and it's only become more broad lately because now I couldn't give a stuff. I'm 53 and my care factor is really low. So with a wardrobe, why are you wearing that? Like, you feel like this today, but why are you doing that? I could come here in my, what's it called? Exercise wear? Active wear. And that would be inappropriate because you guys have made the effort to get dressed to come here. And if I presented in my activewear, it's like I'm disrespecting you. Not only that, I'm knocking on your door and you're going, well, who are you and what are you doing here? Because I'm inappropriately dressed to visit you. It's not what's inside that's coming to the door. It's the outfit is the knock on the door. Then you can come in and share yourself with that person. So the clothes actually gives you that entry point. Imagine if I turned up here with my thongs on. I was going to. I turn up with my thongs and I'm in my active wear and I go, yeah, I'm going to talk about body language. Would you really have any respect? No, wouldn't take me seriously, would you? So I have other friends that I'd never turn up like this because I know that they would feel uncomfortable. So the idea is that I want them to open the door. I don't want to break their door down. I don't want to knock on their door waiting for them to open it. I want them to open the door, and similarity allows the door to open. I need that because I'm a very direct person. I need to be able to have this connection with them prior, because when I get inside, I'll probably wreck their house. And when they leave, they'll be grateful that I wrecked their house, but that's cool because I've rattled them.
I thought I was doing it right.
You were doing it right in the past. This is right now. Okay, so what you wear and how you wear it only allows you to knock on the door and allow that person to recognize you and open it. Then your smell, the way you actually hold yourself. Now, I would like you to copy someone that you really dislike. Find someone and stand like them. Okay? Find someone in your memory that you really dislike and mimic their posture. Anyone. Could be parents, it could be brothers and sisters, it could be a work colleague, it could be anyone. Anyone.
That's a great photo.
How does it feel to be that person?
Very depressing.
Very depressing?
Yeah.
So what could you do for them that they would feel less depressed?
Maybe give them a compliment.
That would be good. It may not be their posture, but they might be wearing really cool earrings. They could be wearing great shoes. They could be... Find a way to open the door. When you knock on that door, how are you knocking? Have you taken a sledgehammer to it? Are you using the door knocker? So, what kind of door knocker would you use for people? Well, you read their face, because their face will actually tell you. You've got big eyes, they want visuals. They want to see you through the peephole. Okay? If they've got big ears, they want to hear you. If they've got tiny ears, they're not listening. Like this, even smaller than mine. They're not listening. If they've got lovely, luscious lips, they want to hear the words or feel the words come to you. So, hi, how are you, Mel? You know, are you interested? So you're actually using very sensuous, delicious, expressive language. Okay, because Mel's got these. You've got at the moment it's got them all painted up and looking gorgeous. So how are you going to communicate with them? Check them out. Look at the person next to you. What kind of words would you use with them? How would you communicate? Would you shake their hand? If they're a very kinesthetic person like this, look at this lovely deliciousness in her lower half of her face. It's a physical, mental, emotional, and physical. So it's almost like, oh, man, she's going to crush me. Soft. Hips under. Can you feel her change this?
Yeah, it went soft.
Yeah. Shake her hand with your hips tight.
Normal?
Oh, yeah.
Check it out. Oh my god! Are you putting that on?
No, that's...
My dad always said if you want to make your mark in the world, you have to have a strong handshake. So that's
And is
like,
your dad really like that? Is he?
Okay.
just said to take yourself seriously.
Okay, so just shake her hands with the soft knees. Okay, because she's got nothing to fight for. She's not being anything that she's not. It's just she's balanced in herself. Okay? So that handshake that you have with someone tells people a lot about you.
So her hands are sweaty.
Your hands are, it's like, no, her hands are toasty warm.
Yeah.
So she's a gripper. She's like, I'm not going to give you my heart. I'm going to just keep it out like this.
Really?
And that's this here.
Oh, yep.
In, up. That's it.
There we are.
Now shake your hand.
Is there anything different?
Feel that.
I don't know.
Shake her hand. Do the same thing. So you can do this exercise with the other person.
Oh, you're Yours is softer.
I feel like, yeah, yours has changed.
Yeah, so if
I don't know.
she does, yeah, she does this and then a little bit softer.
Oh.
Yeah. So stand up and shake the person's hand next to you. And this time, be aware of your own posture. Now that you've learnt something. Okay, girls. Thank you very much. Wait. You always get gifts.
Thank you.
Hang on, I'll get you one. No, go on. Okay, everybody take a seat. Hey, ladies, have a seat.
But even 36-year-olds don't know where they're going. Your life has just changed.
Okay, can we give those ladies a clap? Okay. Ever have I gone over time? Where is she? Anyway, questions? Does anybody think they can do that for themselves? Yes? Ladies who have had the adjustment, it takes work because it's a actual muscle structure that you have to change. You're changing the memory in that muscle structure, so it takes effort. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes conscious effort. So whenever you're feeling challenged about something, I highly recommend, if you're getting challenged by someone, take a breath, check where your feet are, what's happening in your body, are you balanced or are you just sort of contorted into some position that you feel jammed and you can't get out of. You've got an option to change those positions. So I gave them, in there is these charts, so you can remember. Okay. So, the idea of understanding what your body is saying to people will actually impact on your sale. Because if you do not believe in your product, don't even bother going out there. I have met so many people at networking events who make jewelry or clothes or whatever, and they don't wear any of it. It's insane. If you sell a product, you should be using it. It's not just a photo on Instagram. It should be wherever you go. If you are your product, be that person all the time, no matter where you are. If that means wearing your pajamas down to the supermarket, do it with confidence. So I'm going to let you into a little secret. I do a challenge every month because I can get stagnant and ridiculously stuck myself. So every month I do a challenge, something that scares me. Something that scares me. This month was, I did something really naughty. I set an intention of being on stage as much as possible, and I didn't set a time frame for it. So in the next 2 weeks, that is 11 times in 2 weeks. No, it's not. It's all jammed up in one. I should have said in 12 months, but I didn't set a time frame for it. And that is part of my challenge. I said yes to something, and I say yes to everything, by the way, because once you say yes, you can say no, but once you've said no, they won't come back and ask. Okay, so always say yes. Say yes. And then you go, no. It's okay. I said yes to a challenge, yes to something 3 weeks ago, and I put every block in the way, and it still kept clearing. Every time I was supposed to get a form in, I didn't get it in on time, I just sent it anyway, and they, in an hour, they had back and said yes. And then I turned up and I went, oh, I can't do 2 of the dates. They just said yes. So last night was, I'm in Don Giovanni with 70 other women naked on stage. Because really, this is who I am. This is who I am. So 70, it actually is 70 other women naked on stage between 18 and 73. Only 6 of them are wearing undies. Everyone else is butt naked. So the idea of being yourself, and I had all this stuff come up for me, you know. Oh, but what if my client saw me? Oh, but what if this person saw me? Oh, but what if that? And I went, hang on a second. I'm an identity person. I do communication and identity. This is who I am, whether I'm naked or got clothes on. But the interesting thing was, I don't have an issue with getting on stage or being naked for that matter within, you know, women's parameters. So this was a big step up for me because when I got on that stage in the rehearsal, I realized that I didn't like people looking at me on stage. But I wouldn't have known that until I actually did this thing. Being on stage with clothes is cool. But when there's nothing there to actually protect you from the world, it really exposes you. But I already had practice. I'd shaved my head 3 times. So every time it was different. Every time someone else had a different reaction to it. So it's really up to you. What can you challenge? I don't recommend getting nude in front of, 1,000 people. That's it takes practice. I've done a lot of other things to keep myself challenged. I did a whole year of saying yes and doing challenges. This is my 2nd year. So, but just little things. Do little things that really challenge you to step out of who you used to be and who you want to be. Yes.
What's been the benefit for you? What are some things that you've learned
By doing a challenge?
having a challenge and by saying yes for you?
The benefit has been that I never realised that fear actually existed, would trap me so much. I didn't think it was such a big issue. I do some pretty crazy things. So for me, it's recognising that I have the fear and I can do it anyway. And how many of you have fear? How many feel that your product's not going to work, your sales is going to be shit or whatever? But you're not going to know until you give it a go. And then when you learn from someone else that you can get around it or do something different, it's just about saying yes. Just start. Be honest with yourself. Don't do it for other people. Such a waste of time. Such a waste of time. If you're building a business for someone else and they walk out of your life, where's your business? It's got to come from your heart. It's got to come from you. And that's why I was saying, put your name on it. Own it. Be your business. Even if it's a product or it's online or whatever. People like people. They don't buy your brand. Thank you. Just a couple of things. If you want some of these, let me know. They're half price if you come and get them from me. Otherwise, you have to go online. They're probably more. And this is available on my website. And you can grab the link from Eva. I think it's actually on the thing. So it's an ebook. Thank you.